All right, yeah, and I'm back. This is what I am having tonight. It's the grilled chicken pecan salad. Hope the lighting in here ain't too something where you can't see the dish too good. And don't mind my eyes because I keep looking at myself in this camera. But yeah, I'm having it with some Caesar dressing on the side. That way I dip it as I need to. I don't want it all drenched in dressing. But I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm having this for. I was doing some research. I'm gonna ask for some more pecans here, but there was a study on what you eat have a lot to do with your like emotions or how you feel. Better yet, what you eat have a lot to do with how you feel. So you never can have a win-win. In other words, like if you eat something that tastes good, how make you feel later on that day, there's like a counter effect versus if you eat something healthy, it probably don't taste all that good to you. You're gonna feel a lot better. I'm gonna tell you what I ate yesterday. For one, I went to a buffet. Knew that was all bad off top. Second thing, it was a Chinese buffet. Chinese buffet. You know, there were buffets in me. I try not to eat till I get full, but at the same time, you want to get your money's worth at a buffet. And while you're eating, you really can't enjoy it. You can enjoy yourself at a buffet, but what I'm getting at is when you're eating, you need to allow yourself for like at least 15 minutes, not in between every bite, but just allow 15 minutes. Just allow time. Because if you just keep eating, you don't eat. You think you're going to eat until you're full, and that 15 minutes while you're still eating, you don't overate already. So what I've learned, for one, stop going to buffets, man. Stop going to buffets. Two, in Chinese buffets, they pack so much sodium and MSG or whatever they do in their food to give it that flavor. They don't eat that stuff. They don't eat that stuff at all. But they give it to you. You Americans will eat it, but they're just one thing. And it's I'm by myself tonight. I cook for the family, and oh boy, well I didn't cook for the wife. Actually, she had a decent meal. What she had was she had grilled tilapia, or was it salmon? One of them fishes, but she had that over a bed of rice with some glaze, some bourbon glaze. It was decent, but we're both, trying to eat a little different. It's not easy. So don't take this the wrong way if you listen to this. It's not easy. Like I said, I'm trying this right now. It's not very easy at all. But one thing I do know, what you got to remember is the stomach don't know no difference as far as the taste goes. The stomach just want to have something in it. That's all it knows. It's that palate, them taste buds. That's what get us in trouble. That's what get us in trouble. So, like I said last night, I was feeling so miserable to the point I couldn't even sleep. And I can't sleep half the time anyway, but I could not sleep. So what I did was, it was probably good 2 o'clock in the morning. I should have recorded it, but I didn't. I had to get up and take me a walk. Wife wondering what's wrong with me, and I couldn't really explain to her, but I just had to take a walk. And she like, this time in the morning. I'm like, yeah, this is what I need right now. I can't help it that it's 2 o'clock in the morning, babe. You know, and I left everything at home so she couldn't think I'm out here trying to be slick or talk on my phone to anybody. I left everything at home, but I took my smartwatch with me just so I can count my little steps and everything. And it wound up being like a half a mile that I walked. Now I would have walked further, but keep in mind it's 2 in the morning. I didn't want to spook any neighbors that I'm not living on their block. I just stayed on my block. So that's how my night went. And that's when I was eating some Chinese food. Oh shit. I done threw my damn chicken off my plate, but that's okay. Y'all remember, y'all watching the head savage. If it hit this table, I'm gonna still eat it. If it hit the floor, that's a different story. But if it hit the floor at my home, I'm gonna still eat it. But anyway, y'all, got something else I want to talk to y'all about. And I want to make my videos a little bit shorter, so I'm not gonna include that in here. I'm gonna talk about that on another time. And I'm not sure what I do it on because at the same time, I have a lot of these right here because this is kind of therapeutic to me. YouTube, man, good job to y'all. I'm glad y'all put my videos out there because I talk about some things that I wouldn't normally talk to with my loved ones, but I need to talk to somebody about it, kind of, or at least somebody listening. If they come across my videos, it was meant for them to know. Other than that, I keep my problems to myself, man. I don't know. Maybe I get better with that one day, maybe. But I keep my problems to myself. I'm just dicing my chicken up right here so I can have that perfect bite with every fork. I dip my fork in my dressing before I do my salad so I can eat less dressing as possible. Yeah, I knew that was coming and I know y'all saw that. Let me set that right back up real quick. It was a matter of time. It was a matter of time. And we right back at you. It was a matter of time. I know it was gonna happen. But it lasted longer than I thought it would. But my waitress said I need more pecans. Cause this right here ain't I need more pecans, man. And she need to come and check on me. She even came back and checked on me in a minute. More pecans and uh I'll be alright without the new tomatoes. Give me some more pecans, lady, please. When she come back here. I'm gonna ask my waiter. No, this ain't my waiter right here, but was but yeah, like I said, this is a test to see how this food actually going to affect me on a late night. And if I get up, and it may take a few nights for my body to get immune to this, because I be eating that processed food, man, like crazy. I know my body is like, this the first healthiest, most healthiest thing I ate in I can't even count when the last time it was, but I need to get better. That's the bottom line. I need to get better, and I want y'all to see how to actually do me. I wish I'd recorded last night, but just get the picture. Chinese food. I got full. Couldn't sleep. I felt miserable. I usually feel miserable off of buffets, period, but I've noticed from Chinese buffets, bro, when they say choose your battles, that's a battle. If you can eat a Chinese buffet and get full and you don't feel nothing, you're on your way to a bad start already if it don't affect you, man. I mean, I'll show y'all my physique one of these days. That's another thing I'm gonna talk about. My physique. I got a nice physique, y'all, but I suffer from this thing called neurofibromatosis. At the same time, it's kind of a mind battle. That's another conversation to be had. I guess we got our own things. We're not all perfect, but when health come into play and your physical abilities come into play, it kind of puts you on another spectrum as a normal person to where a lot of people's stuff is mentally. When it's physical, that's a different story, bro. A different story. And then, like me last night, late at night, in the dark, at night, when you laying in the bed, that's a whole different ball game than like what I'm at right now. The late daylight and everything, but when the night comes, that bring them. I don't want to say ghosts out the closet, but that unleash another beast where you in tune with everything that's actually going on with you, whatever it might be. You're not distracted by everything, so you actually lay down. You're not distracted by everything. Whatever is bothering you, it's gonna come into play, bro. It's gonna come into play. So that's another thing where you should know this off top too. You need the Lord Jesus in your life. You need the Lord Jesus in your life. Man. I mean, He'll use things to bring you close to Him. I'm not gonna get too spiritual and everything, but if anything, you you know how the Lord works. You look at Peter and you look at Joseph. The Lord is amazing, man. Sometimes we just gotta humble ourselves and buckle down and see what He got planned for us. But it's wild, man. But let me get down on this salad. I'm gonna stop this video real quick and get on down on this before it get too long. Told you I'm trying to cut down on the length of my videos. But since I'm by myself, I can monitor the conversation I'm having with you fully instead of me talking with my spouse or my aunt. Remember to check him out. That's the Pounds the Unknown. I got a video with him in there we talked about. We just randomly talking, but anyway, guys. Peace out. I'll be back with y'all at another video. Peace.